Long ago in ancient India, there was a powerful kingdom called Hastinapura. It was ruled by King Shantanu. He married a goddess named Ganga and had a son, Bhishma, who later became a great warrior and vowed never to marry, to keep peace in the royal family. Later, Shantanu married Satyavati and had 2 sons, but both died early. So, to continue the family line, Vyasa, a wise sage and Satyavati's son from before, helped by blessing the widows of the 2 princes. This resulted in 3 sons, Dhritarashtra, blind, Pandu, and Vidura. Since Dhritarashtra was blind, Pandu became king. Pandu had 5 sons known as the Pandavas, Yudhishthira, Bhima, Arjuna, Nakula, and Sahadeva. These sons were born through divine blessings. At the same time, Dhritarashtra had 100 sons, called the Kauravas, with the eldest being Duryodhana. Although the Pandavas and Kauravas grew up together, Duryodhana was always jealous of them, especially of their popularity and strength. Pandu died early, and the Pandavas returned to Hastinapura. As they grew older, Duryodhana's jealousy increased. He tried many times to harm them, including setting a wax palace on fire while they were inside. But the Pandavas escaped and lived in hiding. During this time, Arjuna won Draupadi in a Swayamvara, a bride-choosing ceremony, and due to a misunderstanding, all 5 Pandavas married her. Eventually, they revealed themselves and were welcomed back to the kingdom. To keep peace, the kingdom was divided. Pandavas got a forest region, which they turned into a beautiful city called Indraprastha. Duryodhana still wasn't happy. He invited Yudhishthira to a game of dice, where he lost everything: his kingdom, wealth, brothers, and even Draupadi. Draupadi was humiliated in the Kaurava court, and Bhishma, Drona, and others remained silent. This angered the Pandavas. In the end, the Kauravas agreed to return everything if the Pandavas spent 13 years in exile, the last year in disguise. The Pandavas accepted and went into the forest. After 13 years, the Pandavas returned and asked for their kingdom. But Duryodhana refused, saying he wouldn't even give them 5 villages. Left with no choice, the Pandavas prepared for war. Lord Krishna, an incarnation of God and a cousin to both sides, offered his army to one side and himself as a non-fighting charioteer to the other. Arjuna chose Krishna, while Duryodhana took the army. Before the war began, Arjuna hesitated to fight his relatives and elders. Krishna then advised him about duty, dharma, and the nature of life. This became the famous Bhagavad Gita. The Great War of Kurukshetra lasted 18 days. It was one of the deadliest wars ever fought. Many great warriors died. Bhishma, who had a boon to die when he wished, was struck down by Arjuna with the help of Shikhandi. Drona was tricked into putting down his weapons. Karna, the great warrior and friend of Duryodhana, was killed by Arjuna after Krishna revealed Karna's secret. He was actually the eldest Pandava, born to Kunti before her marriage. Duryodhana was finally defeated by Bhima in a mace fight. All the Kauravas died. The Pandavas won, but at a huge cost. Almost everyone they loved was dead. Yudhishthira became king of Hastinapura, but he was heartbroken. After ruling for many years, the Pandavas gave up their throne and went on a final journey to the Himalayas in search of heaven. One by one, they fell on the way due to their human flaws, except Yudhishthira, who reached the gates of heaven and was allowed to enter because of his honesty and righteousness. Thus, the Mahabharata ends, teaching lessons about dharma, duty, karma, actions, family, jealousy, truth, and the cycle of life and death. It remains one of the greatest epics of Indian history and a guide to living with values and courage.